Hello, hello everyone. What day is it today? I've been on vacation, just like for myself, just took some time off um, for myself, and it has been great. Don't get me wrong, I love my family to death, and I adore them, but with that said, sometimes we all just need our alone time, just to be alone, to ourselves. I don't give a shit if I am like chilling, like just vegging out all day long, not being productive whatsoever, or like doing all the things. It's my time, and I do not regret a decision that I've made. So yeah, I've legit not done a damn thing this entire week so far. I mean, it's only Wednesday, but still. It's been great. I slept until fucking noon today. Who does that? Tell me the last time I did that. Don't feel bad, because I don't know either. I have reluctantly been avoiding playing this. I have been avoiding spoilers. So we left off. I have a chocobo now. Ambrosia. I love her. I love her name. Ambrosia? What? Fancy. I do have 2 save files. The one I do live is actually further along and a higher level than the one I just like play on my own. The reason I did that is because I started to play, like, when the game first came out, there was like a day or two where I was playing off stream, so there's like a little bit of content missing from my VODs of this game, but it's not much, like you didn't really miss anything. But I continued with that save file, and then the other one that I have, I'm only like a level 15 or something like that. Like, I pretty much just started over on that one. I don't know, it's so different when you're live streaming versus like when you're just like 100% fully engaged and immersed in the game yourself. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I'm still like understanding what's happening. I'm intrigued with the gameplay and everything, but it's just different because I'm trying to keep up a dialogue with my viewers and answer questions and whatever. So it's a little bit different playing it 100% on your own versus when you're streaming playing it for the first time. So that's why I have 2 save files, but I'm not further ahead in my other save file, and I can actually show you if you'd like to see that. So, here we are. So, okay, I'm on level 20. So I'm actually not that much further behind than my other one, but, oh shit, there it is. So I'm level 25 on the one I play for you guys. So this is where we're going. We're gonna continue, and I'm trying to remember where I'm at this point. Oh yeah, I have Rama. Because Sid is dead. It's like 5 years later and Sid's dead. Okay, so let's see what questicles I have to do. So how is everyone's week so far? I feel like I miss out on so much. Like, I feel like it's like years that I don't talk to you guys in between my streams. Like, I'll have like a 3/4 day stint of streaming, and then I just like ghost you guys. But it's always fun to hop back into it. What is that down there? I think I need to go and see what this is. Oh, this is the hunt board. Okay. Cool. My son's birthday was yesterday. My baby is 4 years old. I was actually really proud of myself because his party was on Saturday, and I didn't cry. I was also like ridiculously hot and like slightly annoyed. I get really, and I'm a totally different person when I'm hot. Like if I'm really hot, or even if I'm really fucking cold, like don't talk to me because I'm annoyed as shit and everything's gonna piss me off. There was also like hundreds of kids running around, so I'm like trying to focus on where my kid was. So yeah, it was fun though. He had a blast, and yeah, now I have a 4-year-old. If I think about it too long, I'll probably cry. I'm trying to figure out, this is like a massive area. They totally leveled up when they came to this place versus the other place that they were at. Go this way? Oh yeah, I forgot. He can't run. Who does that?
Ragged as
So Martha's all right.
Yep.
Desiree.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives.
That's a weird way to
in
spell
addition
Karen.
to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Listen to the patron whisper.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Oh, okay. So do I have anything? Oh yeah, okay, I have 55. What is it? Toll? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Renown.
All yours.
All right.
You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me check something out really quick. Let me check something out. No. Where does it tell me? Oh, well. I don't know what the hell that just was that I just accepted.
How may I help you today, Clive? Words are immortal. Business is busy. Still. Is everything we've received and everything promised? I gave you that one, didn't I?
I don't get it. I don't know what... Like... Oh... I don't fucking know.
Come again.
I don't know. What am I
have more
accepting
for
there?
ya.
I have the dump.
Here you go.
Okay.
Seen enough?
Nothing. Oh, my hunt board.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that
I
might
love
pose
this
a
little
threat to our
Moogle. He is
operations if they
so
were left to roam
goddamn
free.
adorable.
Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
I see some viewers are in here. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. So today's topic, I'm doing topic days every day that I stream, so it'll be a different topic every time. So today's topic, I just want to know, you know, we just had 4th of July, so I just want to know how you guys spend any holiday. Do you spend it with family, friends? Do you kind of just like chill by yourself? Personally, I'm not really close to my family, and neither is my husband, so, and it's our son's birthday on the 4th of July, so we just chill. Hey, Wise. Don't feel bad. It's the same as, I mean, 4th of July, speaking of that, I mean, that's my son's birthday, so that's always a big deal. But again, like, we don't really do anything. Like, it's always been like that every year. Why'd you start all the way over? Juxu? Is that how you say that? I'm sorry, I probably totally ruined that. But, you know, listen, holidays to me are, in my opinion, are not supposed to be a stressful time. And that's why we pretty much decided, like, if people want to come and see us, they will come and see us. Like, we're not, especially like Christmas, I'm not about to drive all around the world just to spend an hour. Like, it's way more stressful, especially now that I have a kid. Like, it's way more stressful trying to be here at this time, be there at this time. Oh crap, I need to buy gifts for people. Like, you know what I mean? It's too much. Like, no. Yeah, actually, Wise, I agree. Like, the fireworks here started, like, Thursday, and they just stopped last night. Like, it's been fucking obnoxious. My son hasn't gone to sleep until almost, like, 10 or 10:30 every night since Thursday, and, like, I feel so bad for him.
I don't think so.
Yeah, see, I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, I think, so, okay, talking about, like, Christmas. Let's talk about Christmas for a second. Since I'll say 2018, even probably longer than that, 2016, 2017, every year what I have done is, my brother-in-law, he's really close with me and my husband, so we always count on him to show up at our house, even if, like, we don't, I mean, even if it's not, like, a planned thing. But what I always do is I always cook a big breakfast. Obviously, my son opens gifts. And then it's just kind of like a chill day. The night before, we'll go and see Christmas lights or, like, a Christmas light drive-through thing. Other than that, that's it. That's all we do. And I love it. Okay, so what is this? State of the realm?
Here for another of my lectures. Allow me to educate you.
So, sorry about that. Wise, that's funny that you say that. because I have 2 save files on here. My other one is behind this, so I'm not like further ahead or anything like that. I'm further in this file than I am my other save file. But
One must understand one's
I was just
personal
saying that. Like, it's so different, like, doing this when you're streaming, because, yes, I'm paying attention to the story, I'm interested, but I'm also trying to be engaged with my audience, my viewers, so it's hard to get really immersed in everything, when you're also trying to entertain who's watching you. So, yeah, I have a whole new save file where I'm pretty much started over, but I have this save file as well. It really is.
Very good.
Juxu, yes, it was the same for me growing up. And my grandma was, and still kind of is, a reason for that, but, you know, she's older now, she doesn't really do much of, like, cooking or anything like that. She just can't, and my grandpa has cancer, so she just, like, it's kind of a hassle to have anyone over at her house. But I agree, like,
Here there's trouble,
when I was growing up, like, Christmases, like, major holidays like that, like Christmas or Easter or even, like, Halloween, like, it was always a big deal spent at my grandma's. But it's just, my family's just not that close anymore. And that's okay. I mean, people grow. People have their own families that they've started. People have moved elsewhere. So, I mean, can't really fault anyone for living their lives.
How much water can a flower drink?
Also, if you have seen him or heard me mention him, my cat Norman, he's been sick. So, he's been sick since Monday. We think, and meaning like me and my husband and the vet,
I was hoping to speak to you.
we think that he just maybe got into something and
Well,
he
as you know, we've
just
been trying to grow fruit
had
down
a
here.
bad reaction
It's
to
good
it.
to know there's something of
But
the
he
old
is
hideaway still lives
13,
on.
so
Martell's pride
the
in
last
York.
thing they want to
There
do
was a sapling
is
when she rescued
have
it from
him
the rubble,
stay over
but look at it
there
now.
for
All our
it
hard
to be
work's
not like
finally
anything,
paying
because
off.
that's just going to stress
I
him out
took
even
it on,
more.
you see, after she,
Well,
after she
but,
died.
so
and
yeah,
now
he's
the
been
fruit's
getting sick
finally ready to eat.
a lot. So,
And
like,
not only is it ready,
I'd say
it's
today was the first day
absolutely
where he's
tasty.
only
Sweet
gotten
as you
sick
like, in
once.
fact. She broke the bitter right out
But
of it.
like Monday, he got sick like 7 times.
Welcome news to more
And by
than a few,
getting sick,
I'd
I mean
say.
like he actually threw up.
I thought
Like
this
7
curse
times.
harvest could
And
go to the curse breakers.
yesterday
What
was like a
hideaway.
handful of times. Today,
couldn't take them some,
like
could you?
once, and that was
Seems
it. Now he is like
better
sleeping
than
a lot.
coming from you.
Because I mean, but that's not normal. I mean, that's not abnormal. He's a pretty lazy cat, but yeah, it's really scary. I hope he's okay. So good vibes for Norman, please. And thank you, Wise. Thank you. I actually put it down tonight just for you. Just kidding.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had theirs,
But I will
I'll
say,
see to
going
it
back to
everyone else
Norman,
gets some. Here you go.
he's not acting any
Martell
different, so that's a
apples,
good
they're
sign.
called.
Is like
None of
he
their memory.
is still like meowing. He's coming to me when I
You hear
call
that,
him.
Martell? The day's finally
He's
the day.
purring. So like it's things like he's not acting any way differently at all. It's just he's getting sick. So like I said, I think what might have happened is, so like we have a toddler. God knows what food scraps were like dropped on the floor that I didn't clean. So I think my cat just maybe lapped up something that just made him sick, and he's been sick for a couple days now. My fear is that he's not eating or drinking, so that's my fear, is that he's gonna get dehydrated. And so I don't know. So it's just kind of like a waiting game. We're just like riding it out, and it sucks and it's scary because his brother, we just had to put him down last February, and that like was fucking awful. So yeah, that's what's happening in the Allen household. Okay, so I think... Oh, never mind, I'm not done. I was gonna say, okay, I think I can go to the main quest now. But I'm not. I gotta go do this little side... This questicle.
I hear there's trouble.
I really hate that you can't, like, L3 make him run. It drives me fucking insane. Like, he moves so slow. For him to have, like, a light jog, he's just ridiculously slow.
Yeah. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name?
Yeah, but it's like, run now. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
when he's in these
she
places,
was.
like, he moves so fucking slow.
An odd sort, that one. Love plants.
Yeah,
love
like a
people.
toggle button, that'd be cool.
I am brave as a bay.
I also, like, I really only
Remember
have
when
one
she
other
ran
gripe,
back
and
onto
that's
the
just the
hideaway to
minimap
clear out them
thing.
trees
Like,
and
the
tidy
fact
them
that we can't control him running,
Wait,
and the fact that there's
Who's
no
that?
minimap,
Those apples.
those are the
right?
only two things that really drive me bonkers.
Oh.
But other than that,
She'd have been proud, and rightly so.
I mean, it's a great game.
Thank you, Sid.
A gift from
Someone
the
was
backyard.
complaining about
For your
how
service.
all these side quests are just like pointless side quests, and I'm like, tell me you've never played a RPG without telling me you've never played an RPG. That's like the point.
Blimey, these take me back.
I mean, yeah, but
I haven't
like,
seen the hideaway apples.
you don't really do it because of the side quests. Like, you know what I mean? The side quests are always pointless. Very rarely will you get something that's actually
right from the branch, mate,
like worthwhile. It's always like
Not that anyone could stay mad at the man
random
for long.
stock or like
sounds like
money.
this
Like,
should
that's
be
about
alright.
it.
Planning on keeping that locked to
Yeah,
yourselves,
exactly.
were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started.
Yeah, oh, you had said something about the music. There are certain points, so like this music in particular reminds me of Cape Cayam and 15. Like, literally, if you listen to that music and listen to this music, it is very similar.
Not so much as a
There's
thank you.
certain areas, like in the open world, that remind me of 9.
I've got some manners. at least.
Um,
Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me.
and then I think there
I'll
was
see
one
what the
area that
others
I've
get their
visited
share.
so far
and,
that kind of
Give
reminded
our
me of
compliments
10.
to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Where are you?
Them old apples are enough to kill.
I love 9's music. Yeah, 9's a fun game.
I hear there's.
No, not off the top of my head.
You think it's alright to touch him?
There is a song. Oh, I wonder if I can find it. Where is the jukebox in here? Let me see. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Ah, there it is. Okay. Let me show you this song that I adore. Like, it's so pretty. Yes, this one. Where the heart is. Ah, it's so pretty. Yeah, I was. I mean, I have streamed it. Well, actually, no, I've never streamed that before, like, all the way beginning to end. But, I did. I was just kind of wasting time, you know what I mean, until this came out. So I did not get very far at all. I think, I had just saved... I had just saved Garnet, like, after the ship crashed. I had just saved Garnet from, like, the plant thing. Hideaway. Oh yeah, this is nice. So this definitely reminds me of 15. Sorrow's faded form. This definitely reminds me of 15. Like when they're in Insomnia, or like after the Magitech army like take over. This is kind of like that very somber music. Oh yeah, I did do the ice capper. I forgot. I only played it for like 3 days, maybe 3 or 4 days, so I kind of forgot where I am. But yeah, you're right. I did do the ice tavern, because, yeah, the creepy Vivi. Okay. Oh, BT dubs. Tonight might be a little bit of a longer stream than normal just because I am on a staycation. So I don't gotta work in the morning. So it might be a little longer than normal.
How much water
Oh,
can
did
a
I go the
flower
wrong way?
drink?
No, I didn't. Oh, so I've also been playing Tears of the Kingdom heavy. Wise, did you beat Tears yet?
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
You haven't beaten Tears?
They remembered her.
Why'd you start
After all
over?
these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied
I feel like you were
me.
pretty far in it. Weren't you far in it?
You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die?
Oh, I
She
thought
put
you were
everything
pretty
into
far
her
in
work.
Tears.
She wasn't gonna rest until we had
well-
fruit sweet enough to enjoy.
I have
And
gotten
now
all
we
4
do.
temples beaten.
When she died, I named a sapling after her.
My
and now it's a
favorite so
full-grown
far is
Martel
probably
lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you.
the water
Andrew
temple was
would
my
have died
favorite.
with
It
her.
was
Had
the
you
fire
kept it
temple.
alive.
Oh, I'm not gonna post any spoilers. I'm not gonna say any
That's something
spoilers.
to be
Don't worry.
proud of.
But my
I
favorite
didn't
temple
do
so
anything
far
really, but
is the water
you're
temple.
kinder to me than
The
I
most
deserve.
challenging so far
By
is
the
the
way,
fire temple.
Martel's
Hello,
expecting some of
hello.
your crop. And I wouldn't mind
Raykin
some of it
Gaming.
either,
Sorry
if
if I
that's not
mispronounced
too much
that.
to
I
ask.
apologize.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for.
Yeah, so that's like the big thing with Tears is so
Lovely
obviously we
fruit,
know
Martel.
Breath of the Wild didn't
Isn't
have
that
temples
wonderful?
really.
Say it's about time.
Thank you for the
we planted
follow.
some siblings, don't you?
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Wise, Breath of the Wild did not have temples. That was like everyone's big gripe that the temples that we did have weren't really temples at all. At least the ones in Tears kind of give you a feel of a temple. I'm not going to say a spoiler, but they are a better definition of a temple than the one in Breath of the Wild. I will say that. But for the most part, they're easy. Like, now, the fire temple is just fucking stupid, so have fun. And honestly, I learned the hard way, but when you get to that point, don't think too much about it, because I was trying to do it the right way, but it's a pretty easy way to cheese it, and it still gets the job done, so. But you let me know when you need help, if you need help. The Lightning Temple's fun. And just like in Breath of the Wild, you get their powers, so like that's a bonus. It's a big bonus. Well, I was also gonna say too that I've beaten all 4 temples, and now I'm looking for Princess Zelda, and I don't want to. I'm not gonna say any spoilers, but if you've gotten to that point, anyone that's watching right now, if you have gotten to that point in Tears of the Kingdom where you're at Hyrule Castle, it's just not fucking fun, and I don't want to do it because I know what's happening. I know what's gonna happen. Why is this so? If I had a mini map, it would make my life 11 billion times easier. Come on, Torgal. Stop being a floozy. Am I going down? No, I'm not going down. Am I going this way? Yes.
That broom's as ragged as...
Yeah, we were just talking about that. My only 2 gripes with this game is A, the minimap. It is pretty infuriating that we don't have one. And also that you can't control his speed. Like, I know when... Oh, hey, what's in here? I know when, he's in the open world, after a few seconds he starts to book it, but Like, it's just not, I want to be able to do it myself. Do I need to talk to you? No, I don't care about your aspiring writing. Oh, excuse me, rude. Okay. Are you up? No, where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, god damn it. I'm supposed to be here. Derpy derp. I have vacation brain right now, clearly. I haven't played, I have not played this since my last stream, so.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes.
I did,
in Dalmekia.
Because it was so cool.
Take us unawares.
I've already done it, but I went back on
Right.
YouTube and watched my two VODs where the one where I fought, it was Ifrit and Garuda, and then the other one where it was Ifrit and
especially should one of his
Ultima.
beloved opportunities to grow.
Ultima is fucking creepy. Like, that thing is scary looking. That took me by surprise. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
Oh, I'm excited. Like, I'm actually... So, I've seen Titan, but I haven't fought him. I just seen him in the beginning cutscene. That is probably, by
After learning
far,
the truth,
my favorite Titan.
You were given the chance
And
to face your past.
this Odin ties with Type Zero's
If
Odin.
I am to continue at your side,
Of, like, my favorite designs.
I must do
I
the same.
hate this Rama design. This Rama design is, like, goofy as hell. Like, why is his head so small and his body, like,
Face
massive?
it together then.
to the end.
Shiva, this is, like, taken first... Well, actually...
Come on.
I take that back. 15's Shiva was like a very different take on her design, and it was very unique. I loved 15 Shiva.
How far do you think your
But
mother's
I
reach
like this.
extends?
I like this Shiva's
Will
too.
we find the
This
same
Shiva.
tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should.
Yeah,
hurry.
don't spoil
There's
anything.
still many settlements
This
between
is a
here and Portugal.
spoil-free
We'll
stream.
visit as many as we can.
Oh, we are a bunch of 15 lovers in here,
Starting
so
with the
you
village
can
of
feel
Ambal.
free to express the same love. Oh, god damn it. Don't you hate... That's another thing that drives me fucking nuts. Is the commands, Torgal's commands, it resets if you don't use them. And you end up using your fucking potions. So that's one I haven't played. I have not played of many. Like, there's a lot of Final Fantasy games that I have not played. But 13 is actually one that I want to play. It's sad that I hate that certain games get a ton of hate and then it ends up being absolutely fucking amazing. Like, take 15 for example. That game still gets so much undeserved hate, and it actually is a pretty great game. Oh, I see you over there, Chocobo. I like how they call it just Bluebird. Like, no, that's a fucking Chocobo. Like, and I found out the hard way that you fight them. It made me sad. Man, there's these bees everywhere. Oh, I totally just remembered I have a Chocobo. I'm 1000% about to get mine. Come here, Ambrosia. Oh, it charges you to use your Chocobo?
Ready, go?
What? That's dumb. No, I've never played, oops, I did the wrong thing. No, come here. I wasn't done with you. I have not played 14. That's the MMO, right?
Come on.
Yay, Ambrosia. Yeah, I haven't played that. Not that I wouldn't. I mean, it's Final Fantasy, and I'm sure I would love it. But the last time I tried to play 14, it was like a bunch of free expansions. So that was the only reason I was gonna play it.
Look,
by the time I made my avatar, designed like my background, and chose a world, it was full. And like it took me an hour to do all that shit, and then it was full, and I was like, uninstall.
To welcome a new dawn. It would be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course.
It sounds like a commitment, and like if there's a free version out there of a game, like a demo or even like an expansion or something like that, and it's free, I would love to play that before I invest in the full game, especially with 14. I don't even know how many expansions there are of 14. So like I want to at least test the waters. Like there should be like a solo demo of 14 out there that you can just play and not have to worry about joining a team or anything.
No, I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours for a price.
Well, thanks, but it doesn't look like you have anything that I really want. I have not purchased any new albums in this game. Throwing that out there. I don't know if anyone has, but they're expansive.
Keep to the roads now.
Oh, actually, I meant to do this.
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Dang. I will gladly take that. Exactly. I'm gonna save my almost 30,000 gil. I'm a gil hoarder. Like, I really will not spend a fucking dime if I don't have to. Speak with the villagers.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies.
The game that I am looking forward to coming out besides Rebirth, because what?
Wants answers on what the Empire
Is
wants.
it
Empire
Ever
gets.
Crisis or Before Crisis? Whatever the mobile game is that's coming out.
The Black Shields.
I am not going to play it myself because I don't like mobile games. But I'm really looking forward to watching a streamer play that because it does look fun. It does look interesting that they're expanding on Sephiroth's background. That's something that I always said, like, they should absolutely fucking do. Even if we got, like, what do you call a prequel before a prequel? Like, what do you call a prequel of a prequel? Even something like a spin-off game that started with, like, the Cetra and the Calamity and then, like, jumped to, like, Sephiroth's life with Hojo, and then how he won the war and stuff, which I think they're going to tap into a little bit with the mobile game that's coming out, but who knows? I don't know how much they're going to dive into. Oh, you've never played Crisis Core? I played it back in the day, like when it first came out on PSP, and then when they re-released it just like a year or two ago, I played it again. When they announced that re-release, I cried. Like, legit cried. Because I was so happy.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited
If
the
you
What do you
are at all, like,
Amber's the arson
if you
nowhere.
like 7 at all,
And they thought
you should
we might be
absolutely play
arguing
Crisis Core.
firebrands.
Crisis Core just sets the
If only
tone
we
for everything
were.
that happens in 7.
I might turn
And
it
I don't
into
mean the
the Black
remake,
Shield myself.
because it's a kind of different story.
You don't think these
But
brands, the
also,
Empires
yes, the
will
remake.
forget us,
Just because of where the remake's headed. I
we
think
need
some
to find
things
out.
do kind of nod to it in the re-release of Crisis Core. Honestly, it's more of a re-release. It's not really a remake. I mean, they changed the graphics pretty amazingly. I'd say aside from, like, very, like, extremely subtle things that happen at the end of the
Greetings,
re-release, it's
We are
the exact
travelers.
same game.
I know that.
100%. I'd say
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial
99.1%
soldiers
it
who
is
were
the
here
exact
earlier.
same game.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of
I
this
feel
village.
that.
and we have nothing
I
more
promised
to
my
say to you.
husband this was like the
You have
last
to
game I was
leave
gonna
Amber
buy
and never
until
come back.
Rebirth
May I
comes
at
out
least
because
ask why?
I have bought so
I don't
many
know who
games
you
recently
are
that I
or what
haven't even
brings you
like
here, but
finished.
your
So
business
like
puts us all in
I bought
grave danger.
Hogwarts, not
The
Harry
Empire
Potter,
is
it's
a
Hogwarts.
harsh master. Its
Which
demands are
I
great,
hate to
and
admit
it's
it, I
just
don't
as
love that
swift.
game. Like it's
But as long
okay.
as we keep our heads down and our tributes,
It truly
we are
is the
left
best year for
alone.
gaming. Like
Some might call it
I'm
submission.
gonna say it's
If
gonna
it will
be
spare my
with
people
Game of the
the
Year.
Viceroy's
It's gonna be a
wrath,
tough
then
call
I
between
will
this
gladly
and Tears of the
submit.
Kingdom.
This village will
Hogwarts,
not
it was
become
fun.
another
It's a
East
beautiful
Hogwarts.
game. It's fun. I haven't beaten it
Then we
yet.
should
Like
be on our way.
I couldn't even tell you where I'm at. Like I'm pretty far into it, but there's so much in like very little direction. Unless you just like 100% stick with the main
These
storyline,
people live with a
there's
nasty
like
threat.
no direction at all. And like with all like this
In the mistaken
the
belief
side
that if
quests
they
and stuff you have
cooperate,
to
my
do.
mother will show them mercy.
I love side quests, but like give me something to go on.
With fear.
Are you all right?
Spider-Man, yeah, that's a big one too.
Sorry, all right.
Let me think. So I bought
It's nothing.
Hogwarts,
We still
and
don't
then
know
I
who the
bought.
Black Shields
Sorry,
are
my
looking for.
something's like
Well,
stuck in my face, like a
whoever
hair or
they are.
something.
The Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back
Did
of
I
the
buy
end.
Breath of the Wild this
But
year?
other than Martha,
I don't
who
remember.
else in
Oh, I
reserve
think
would
I
have
bought
the
Breath
courage
of the
to stand
Wild
against the Empire?
in January, like just after Christmas,
You knew
because
I
I.
would
Oh
certainly
no,
be
no, I
welcome.
take that back. I bought Breath of the Wild
Can we find
at
out what the
Christmas. It was like a
Imperials
Christmas
do?
present to myself, because I bought my Switch
Perhaps the
and
next village will yield
I got the
more
OLED.
answers.
So when I bought it, they gave me an option for a free game, and I chose Pokemon, the Scarlet or whatever it is. I think I have Scarlet. I don't know. I either have Scarlet or Violet. Couldn't tell you. Oh, so that one. Haven't beaten that one either. And then I bought Tears of the Kingdom as well. Still am trudging through that. Not trudging. It's a great game. But I just haven't beaten it yet. And then I beat Breath of the Wild. But like I haven't 100% it. Like I have so many shrines to do. Like it's not even funny. And I think I still have like hella side quests to do in Breath of the Wild. But I beat the game. So that's that. At least I can say that. Tears, absolutely not. I have not beaten that game. What else? Oh, and then I bought this. And then, yeah, so I told my husband I'm not going to buy another game until Rebirth comes out. Where am I going? I'm not paying attention. Okay, so I'm going the right way. But yeah, the Spider-Man game, like I'm not really into the Spider-Man games. I'm not really into Spider-Man really. Although I love Marvel, I'm not like super into Spider-Man. But yes, you're right. That is a new game coming out, and there is a massive fan base for it. So I'm sure it's going to be great. My husband's actually pretty excited for it. Speaking of like Marvel games, was it last year or a couple years ago, they had teased a trailer for a Wolverine game. And I'm not talking about, what's that stupid fucking card game they just released? But anyway, that's one that I'm, like, I want more info on that. Like, I want to know what's happening, because if we got, like an action RPG, or even if it was, I'm not even going to say if it was a fighter game, because no, I'd be pissed if it was just a fighter game. Like, if they made that, like, an action RPG type of game, that would be amazing. Yeah, Midnight Suns. I was so pissed about that because they released a ton of teasers about it, a ton of trailers.
And directly into the path of whoever.
And then what we got is a fucking card game. Are you kidding me? And actually, the way that I've seen like clips of playthroughs, the way that it looks like it plays is Injustice. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to fight you. What? Can I fight with my chocobo? Are you kidding me?
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
Look at me go.
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Get out of here. I did not know I could fight with my chocobo. You go, Ambrosia. Kick his ass. Go, go, go. I'm about to dismount this chocobo because she's not really doing a great job. She's doing her best. got this. Don't worry about this. You did good, Ambrosia. Now go sit down.
Over here!
Okay. Now come back to me, Ambrosia. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Let's go.
Hey, 59 Alpha. Stream's going good. I hope all is well with you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, damn it. Now I have to dismount you again. Because you don't fight very well.
Get him!
Oh, damn. Thank you for the support. Thank you for popping in. Y'all are amazing. Alright, I'm just gonna keep walking because I don't want that to happen again where I keep like calling my chocobo and then have to get off for 2 seconds later. Okay, so I can go that way. Alright, let's go the scenic route. Oh, I see y'all's over there. I see yous guys.
More of
Oh
my
god, I
mother's
could have a... Oh, damn it. I will say some of the controls in here are a little bit touchy. Get him, Torgal. Torgal's a little badass. Like, literally, I want him as my for realsies sidekick. So how was everyone's 4th of July? I hope you had a great time. Hope it was safe. I hope it was loud. Oh shit, that's a cliff. Guess I can't go that way. I know in my neighborhood, it was like fireworks started on Thursday, which I fucking hate. I feel bad because then my son literally, he can't sleep. Yeah, I wish. Like, I have a set bedtime too for my son, and he was up. Like, he doesn't really care for fireworks, but like if I hype it up, like, oh look, it's the pretty lights, then he'll watch them. But like if there's sound while he's trying to get to sleep, no, forget about it. Like, it's not happening. I think since Thursday, he has not gone to bed earlier than 10 o'clock, which is really shitty. Lucky. Yeah, once he's asleep, he will stay asleep. But he also, like, we'll take him to his room, and I let him watch a show, like one episode of a show, and then he goes to bed. And he pretty much puts himself to sleep. But it takes him about like 20-30 minutes to put himself to sleep. But because the fireworks, he was like, no ma'am, I'm coming downstairs. And also his birthday was yesterday, so I always tell him ever since he was born that the fireworks are for him. Okay, so far, so I have Ifrit's, Garuda, and Rama's power, and Rama's power is kind of putting everyone else's powers to shame. Just saying. Yeah, so I think when he gets older, I mean, I'm hoping when he gets older, he'll appreciate a little bit more, you know what I mean, like actually want to sit outside and stay up late and watch them. But like for example, last night obviously was like the big fireworks that were all over the place, and so we were sitting on our front porch, and I was holding him, and oh shit, hello. As soon as like the really loud ones went off that were like really close by, he was like, I want to go inside. Like, okay.
Blood.
Uh-oh.
Clive.
It's a cutscene.
And still wet.
That's what she said. Torgal, if you see it, go get him.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are.
I'm about to
And
fuck you up,
still,
Black Shield.
You would bear your steel.
Get him, Torgal.
Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Well, let's go then.
I'll show you the truth.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Garuda's power. Like, she has some cool, there's some cool moves that you can do, I guess. Like, they're just okay.
Over here!
Get him, Torgal. See, I just don't think Ambrosia could have did that. Alright. Thank you for my spoils. I'm really excited to see Titans fight, just saying. Like,
Tell me what
I think it's coming up.
Swift.
I don't know for sure, but I feel like it's coming up soon. I'm really excited.
Why?
Although, the fight that I thought was going to be Bahamut ended up being Ultima, and that took me by surprise, because that icon is, like, freaky looking.
The branded you freed from our camp.
So who knows what else is about to pop in my face.
They await you in Aldil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Okay. Another thing, which I can probably adjust it myself, I just haven't figured out how. I don't like how the camera doesn't move with you. Like, do you see what I mean? Like, I have to turn it wherever he's facing. I don't like that. Like, I mean, I can do it. It's not a big deal. And like I said, I probably am able to change that in the settings somewhere. I just haven't figured out how. Ruh-roh. Something's about to happen. I can feel it.
Find something, boy. Death.
Follow the dog.
Found her.
Oh, Jesus. That's a whole lot. Not gonna lie. I will say though, they all look like in pretty decent shape to have been like strung up like that with crows picking at them.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. This.
Clive.
Cody Robertson, thank you for the follow.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
This is intense. This is a lot to process. Yeah, I'd rather
leave them here like
leave this area.
We won't.
Let me see. Let me look at my map. Where am I at? Oh, not very far. Okay.
But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
I wonder if there's like any items just like hanging around or any like little chests. Really doubting that there's gonna be like any chests anywhere, like just any random things. Dude, get out of here. I don't like birds, so like if that happened.
We're approaching Buick Bridge.
Hi, Chocobo.
Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to
mind me.
Rosalith.
Actually, I am gonna fight you. Get out of here.
Sick of us. Kill.
Yeah, that's funny that they call it a blue bird. It's definitely a blue chocobo. Get out of here. Oh, but yeah, what I was saying was, I'm terrified of birds, so, like, to see a murder of crows like that would be horrifying to me.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
Alright. Let's see, where else
I
can we
did,
look around?
Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road. Hush, no. You didn't hear
What
me.
is this? Okay.
You tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
Aw, poor guys. Nope, I'm not seeing any random things anywhere. Oh, I can't even get my chocobo in here. So dumb. Oh, yes I can. Come on, chocobo. Come on, Ambrosia. Let's go. Oh, where did you just come from? She just came out of the corner like, hey, what's up? I'm right here. Go, go, go. Does everyone else have a chocobo? Oh, they do. Why doesn't Torval get a chocobo? Torval needs a chocobo. And if I recall, I got 3 of them.
This place.
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. That's the
Wait, let me look at my map.
gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Oh, I can't go in there. Okay. Oh, sorry, Ambrosia.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Boyfriend's dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
More than enough for
Fuck off! Find it, chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stall! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed.
That's
We'll
so
need to find
crazy to me
another way
still,
in.
which I understand is part of the story, whatever. But how the branded are so like mistreated. Like, even though
I thought we might be able to reason
I don't know,
with the
it's
guards,
just fucking weird.
or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
Well, let's go, Clive.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns.
The good news
All
is we
right.
haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
I like using Ambrosia, but also at the same time, I want to level up, so I gotta get in as many fights as I can. Oh wait, am I backtracking now? Yeah, I am.
Kill! Over here!
A death blossom. What in the hell is going by? Jesus. Oh, that worked too. Alright. Okay. Sure, this looks safe. Let's go in this way. Okay. Also, I forgot to mention what just happened. That's another thing. Although it doesn't happen as often as it did in 15. Sometimes if I go to interact, like open something or talk to somebody, he jumps. That is like one of the major glitches that happened in 15 that was never patched. So it happens still, like if you download it today. But only sometimes does that happen in this game. Where like you jump instead of do the command. It's just observation.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
It might be, but and like I said, like it doesn't happen all the time, but it has happened enough times to notice. How am I supposed to enter it?
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Visitors, why are you drawing your weapon?
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
him up, Torgal. Go ahead. Which is crazy because, like, I'm legit trying to help him. Why do I get to play them?
Farewell. All yours, Torgal. Torgal, help! Over here! Over here! All yours, Torgal. It's over.
So what do you guys think is going to be in the running for Game of the Year? I think it's going to be this
I've only
and
ever seen one
Tears of the
man
Kingdom.
fight
It's
like
going to be a
that.
tough call between them two.
And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh?
It's not the
Forgive me,
Phoenix,
my
sir.
lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
You know, so you're right. Diablo should be up there. I have heard like hardly anything about Diablo. I've seen like some streamers here and there playing it, but like it's really, I guess maybe because this and like Tears of the Kingdom way threw that out of the ballpark for like hyping it up, but I don't know. Like I'm surprised at how little I've heard of Diablo since it's been released. I don't know. I feel like we're in for a long haul.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after.
What do you mean?
Alas,
What do you mean by that? You
there
think
is
it's
so
only going to be
much a
Final
handful
Fantasy
of
with PS
aging
only?
shields can
What do you
do
mean?
against the might of an empire. But
Oh,
we've
you
seen
mean
to
like that
their
it
stay
hasn't
has
released
been
on like
anything
Xbox
but
and whatnot?
pleasant. Of late, though.
I don't know.
We've had our hands full just trying to keep the
I don't
duchy's
know.
few remaining
Final Fantasy
bearers
has such
out of
a
the Imperial's clutches.
Final Fantasy has such a huge fan base,
We saw what
and the
happened
fact
in
that it's
Monthill.
been how long? Like when did 15 come out? Like
Black
in
Shields and their mistress.
2016 or something like that? 2015. So it's been a few years since we've gotten a standalone title.
Makes sense. Even knowing what I know about
And
her.
it's already got like crazy ratings, so I don't know.
Her hatred for
It's a
Barrett
tough
was no
call.
secret, but
I can
wouldn't have
see
been ignorant of
Diablo
the
just
value to
because
the
of like
realm.
you said, it is released on other
No
consoles.
offense, my lord.
I can see
But in
Diablo
case you
being in the
haven't
running.
noticed, the Lady Annabella
I don't
couldn't
know if
care
it's
less
gonna
about the realm.
hit Game of the
She
Year.
barely
It
even
might.
cares
I
for
just
her
I
own
don't know.
That much has been plain.
I
since
truly
the
do think it's
slaughter
going to
at
be
Eastpool.
Tears of the Kingdom against
And
this.
since granting the Holy Emperor a new
How
era,
many
her
how many
obsession
nominees
with
are there
bearers
usually?
only
I remember.
seems to have grown.
Was it last
to
year's Game of the
I
Year?
don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
last
she
year's
can't
because
bear
Stray
the
won
thought
Best
of
Indie,
anyone having the power to
which I was
challenge
like
her
super
beloved
hyped about.
son.
Her son.
I at least think it's gonna make
So wait, the
a
Black Shields are
nomination
broken camp.
for sure.
They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready.
I don't think it's ever gonna come out on Xbox. I don't think
This
there
is
are
their
any.
main host.
Are there
If we
any
remove
Final
the
Fantasy
head,
games on
perhaps-
Xbox?
Perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yeah, I don't think there is. Maybe 13 is on Xbox.
And
I have no idea though. I don't play Xbox. I haven't played
Have
Xbox
witnessed
since the
the
very
crimes
first
these men who dare call
brick of a
themselves
console
shields
came
committed
out.
in my mother's name.
So I have no idea, but I don't know. It's gonna be very, very tough. I'm anxious to see it though.
We must.
Um,
So let us go with you.
yeah, I'm
For
anxious
the
to
good
see.
of Rosaria.
Hey, Big Hen.
You'd say that.
No worries. How was your 4th of July?
Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
All right. So we got some.
I imagine this endeavor
Sorry, my
will
nose keeps
require more
itching.
than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
I think all of those are definitely going to be nominated. I don't think they're going to win. Hogwarts probably won't win either, just because that, just like Final Fantasy, is a very specific audience. I don't know. It's a tough call. There have been like so many games to come out this year that have been amazing, and it's a great year to be a gamer. I will say that. Yeah, we're talking Game of the Year. Personally, I think it'll definitely be against Tears of the Kingdom and this. I think there's going to be a lot of titles that'll be nominated. Like we were just talking about Diablo. Diablo's going to be one that's nominated for sure. I don't see it winning Game of the Year. Although it might. I don't know. I haven't played it, so. But I was just saying how, like, I've seen very little talk about it either. Like, even other streamers that I follow, like, I just don't see it mentioned much. So I don't know. What is Armored Core?
I will be here should you need aught else.
Okay, is there anything else in here I can do? I think not. Okay, so let's talk to... Actually, no, I want to walk around and see if I can... Let me see what I can find. I always like just like exploring the area and seeing if there's little things I can pick up or NPCs that I want to talk to. And I don't think there is. Can I go in here? Nah. Armored Core? See, that's another one. I've never heard of that. Is that just like a PC game, or is that
Tell
console?
us then, Sir Wade.
What is that?
What is your plan?
Nothing fancy.
And see, like last year, I thought it was gonna be Elden Ring.
The main host of their
I knew God of War was gonna be a front runner too. Because didn't God of War win Game of the Year?
Who will be met from the
But I thought
rear
it was
by
gonna be
parties
either of the
my
two,
brothers
for
hidden
sure.
throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units.
Elden
which we
Ring
can
one?
use to
Okay.
our advantage.
What did God of War
How
win?
small
Didn't
exactly?
they? Because they won a big award.
Small enough.
And the
Now
dude
that I
that
have
plays
you and Lady
that
Jill
voices
to compare.
Kratos came out and accepted the award.
I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good.
I know what I am looking
Now
forward
make ready for
to
battle. As you
is
command.
hopefully this year we get a demo of Rebirth. I don't think we got one for the 7 remake. If we did, I definitely didn't play it.
Perhaps now they will find peace.
There
But I
is
am
but one
waiting
thing
for
which will grant them
maybe like
peace.
September,
Putting an
October,
end to the Black
or just
Shields.
sometime closer to
And
like
so we
the
shall.
fall, winter time to see if we get a demo, or even more of like some gameplay shown of Rebirth. Okay, so I get to add people. Sweet. Let's continue.
We'll keep them from the
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned
Do
their
you guys
first
ever do
village,
that when you're like just
we
like
tracked down
not
the
paying
bastards
attention, looking
responsible
around,
and
and a
fed their
command is like
corpses to
waiting for
Stillwind.
you to do something?
Suffice
That's what
to
just
say,
happened to me.
that got their attention. It's been a game
And
of
I am
cat
too.
and
Like
mouse
I
ever
think
since.
it's gonna be really tough between this and Tears. Speaking of Tears, Big Head, I don't know how far you did you say you beat Tears or you're really far into Tears? Because I don't remember. Are you like waiting on me? What's the deal? Why are you like rolling up on me like that? Are you with me? Are you following me around? No, you're not.
Look at me sideways. How was the Black Shield? Come along now.
But the reason why I asked is because I've been off work this whole week, and I'm off work this entire week. So I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom heavy. I don't know if Wise is still in here, so I don't want to spoil it too much at all. I don't want to spoil it at all. But I've gotten all 4.
What is it now? I told
Oh, okay.
We
So
bear
never
a
mind.
message
I
for
don't
the
know why. I
bastards
thought you had said that you had
from the
beaten it, or
Guardians
you're
of the
like really
Flame.
close to beating it. Well,
You presume to tell us.
I'm pretty far into the
that a
main
pair
story.
of
Let's
filthy
just say that.
vagabonds, a
But I
woman
don't want
and
to,
a dog
like, where I'm at right now, I just
could
don't even
guard
want to play it
forth
because
against the
it's,
might
like,
of the
fucking
Black
scary.
Shields.
It's kind of creepy. It's not scary.
Then
It's
come.
kind of creepy, though.
Die along with your
The
flame.
Ganon that they have in this game is lightweight, like,
For us area!
is lightweight kind of creepy.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
But I will say, I mean, just for Tears alone, I mean, shit, you can get Breath of the Wild in Tears. Like, just for those 2 games, or even just one of them, getting a Switch is worth it.
Go, Torval. Over here. Bloody hell. Reinforcements from the far bank.
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
I agree. I think, 50, I think it's gonna be tough. Like, I don't know. I want this to win, but I also want Tears to win too, because it deserves it, damn it.
Can't say I'm flattered.
This one.
Did Breath of the Wild win Game of the Year when it came out? Or did it win, like, anything?
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
All yours, Torval.
Get him, Torval.
Over here.
Ding.
So wait.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this. We finish him.
Oh, goddamn. It's just like hella people. It won Game of the Year when it came out? Or did it just win a different time?
Get him. All yours, Torval.
for stopping in. Nice. So, yeah, like I feel like they would keep the momentum going and Tears would win. Although I know it's like voter based, but still. That's just my thoughts. I feel like Tears should win just because Breath of the Wild won. That's my logic.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I.
No, but
it did.
Big Head, if you are just like looking up streams or like clips of Tears of the Kingdom.
Straight to the
well, actually, hold on. Let me backtrack. Have you ever played Skyward Sword, or like have you watched like cutscenes of it, like or like a walkthrough of it or anything?
Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once
The reason
knew
I
is gone
ask
for
is
good.
because
Her fields rot.
Ganondorf in Tears of the Kingdom is referred to as the Demon King.
Every foe we fell, another
The
springs up
villain
in his
in Skyward Sword
Yet
is
be that as it
Demise, and
It
he
is
is
still
referred
our
to
home, and
as
we must
the
fight
Demon
for it,
King.
as we always have.
And the way
and
that
always
Ganondorf looks when he does
For as
his
long
like
as the
transformation,
Firebird's
like at the
flame
beginning,
burns in
when he
our hearts,
becomes
the
the
duchy cannot
Demon
die.
King,
And her loyal
um,
subjects may dream of a day when the
it-
Rosarian standard flies
they don't
over
call him
Wessex
Demise.
once
They
more.
just call him the Demon King, and like he legit looks like Demise. And I have my
Think
own
we should
theory
fall
that
back
this
to
is
Fort
fucking
Isolde before the
Demise.
garrison sends
I don't know. It just
A sound strategy, my lord.
I can't make it make sense because I haven't beat the game yet. But I feel like at some point, like it makes sense. Like this is Demise. Like I don't know. It's crazy, and I feel like with with Tears of the Kingdom, how there's like kind of two scenarios happening. There's one in like the way distant past, and then there's one present day, and I feel like the events of what happened in the past kind of like, and especially what we know of like Demise and how
you and your comrades' endeavors?
Ganondorf is like reoccurring
Lord Byron was the
respawns,
first
like
person I turned to
reincarnations
after
of
forming
Demise.
the Guardians.
Um,
Had I known of this
I feel like
back
this is
then,
Demise's
almost have
like
been hanged by
comeback.
the city
Like
guard for
he
trying to sneak over the
Ganondorf
wall.
did what he
I
did,
suppose a
and
formal request for
now
an audience
Demise
would
is
have
back.
appeared suspicious.
And appearances
So
must be
there's like a
maintained.
whole lore
Were the Vice Regency
with
to
the
catch
Zelda
wind
game.
of Lord
So
Byron's involvement in our movement,
Ocarina of Time
they'd seize
was
his
when the
estate and send him to the
timeline
gallows,
split into
where he would
three.
be of no use to
So there
And
is,
so, though it's
and
sickly
don't ask
to
me
the
what
soul,
games fall in
he
which
plays the part
timeline
of
because
the
there's a
loyal
lot and I
lord,
can't remember which.
knowing that
But
one wrong move might prove
essentially we
his
have the present
downfall.
day,
It is why
Um,
he remains ever vigilant.
and then we have the future,
Don't be surprised if
and then
he
we have the
refuses you an
past.
audience,
So
especially since you're famously dead.
when that happened, with that timeline
am
split
neither
was
wraith
when
nor
in
wrongdoer.
Ocarina of Time, at the end of the game,
I might have
Zelda
something which could help with
put
the latter.
Link back as a child. So there's three
It's the mark
timelines.
of
So
the
he
Guardians.
went to the future as an adult,
Display
like what was it,
and
7
those who
years,
love
something like that, or
Rosaria
10 years.
will know where your loyalties lie.
The events of that still happen. So like, it's crazy. So,
Wear it with pride.
Skyward
sure that
Sword,
you do.
I believe,
I don't want my
falls
men attacking
in
you again.
with
Unless you
the
deserve it.
present day Link.
If only
I don't
Sir
remember.
Tyler could have
I
been
don't.
here
You'll
to
have to look
see
that up. I honestly, there's a lot of games
the
that fall
Lord
into
Commander.
each timeline. But yeah, so in Skyward Sword,
there is ever anything you
obviously
need.
still same scenario. You're trying to save Princess Zelda.
Go on now. my
The
lord.
reason why I think there's similarities with Skyward Sword and Tears of the Kingdom / Breath of the Wild, in Skyward Sword, they have what are called Skylofts. It's literally the kingdom in the sky. Hyrule doesn't exist yet. And at the end of the game, you defeat Demise, not Ganondorf, and he puts a curse on Hyrule that he will, as long as there's a bloodline of Zelda, and as long as there's a hero bloodline of Link, there will always be a reincarnation, and the world will be doomed. That's Ganondorf. So there's always a Ganondorf in every Zelda game. Well, that's why. So you defeat Demise, whatever, and then Link and Zelda go up to Skyloft and they create Hyrule, and they repopulate everything. You know. But so that's Skyward Sword. So now, flipping to Tears of the Kingdom, the islands that you see, they're called Sky Islands, and they look very similar to what was the Skylofts. I mean, obviously they're all broken and dilapidated looking.
Long ago.
They repopulated, they sure did.
And for uttering his name here,
but they look
you shall
very
pay
similar
with your
to
tongue.
what was in Skyward Sword, the Skylofts in Skyward Sword. So I don't know. Like, I feel like there's a lot of, like, foreshadowing somewhere. I feel like there's a lot of nods that Skyward Sword is, like, takes place at the same time, or maybe, like, that this is a direct sequel to Skyward Sword. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't beaten the game yet, so I need to do that before I can make a final conclusion. But the reason why I said all that is because there would never be an Ocarina 2 because of the timelines now.
Church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still?
Yeah, well, yes and no. Like,
very well. I shall open the
it's
gates
disappointing
of
just the fact of
hell,
more
that thou
content,
might see
sure.
thy charred
But just knowing, like, the lore behind everything and how the different timelines take place now, it makes sense. Like, there would be no reason. Because Hyrule was saved, and then I think directly after Ocarina of Time, we saw Navi leave, right? And she left at, like, the end of the game. She left Link. Link went to go find her, and then that picks up Majora's Mask.
From the saint of the sanctuary.
So, like, there was no more to do in Ocarina of Time. You should look this up. It's extremely interesting. If you like Zelda games at all, just look up, like, the timeline of Zelda games, and it will break everything down. I think there's, like, a 45-minute video of, like, the entire breakdown, and it is super interesting to see.
Miraculous preservation on an empty stomach.
That's true. Same. I'm not a super big Nintendo fan. Like, I have a good amount of games that I do really like, but, like, it's just, like, more casual stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more into Final Fantasy games than I would ever be into Nintendo games.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
And speaking, sorry, my nose keeps itching like crazy. I don't know why.
With governing this town, and thus must maintain
speaking of
the
Zelda games again, so I think I might have mentioned this before,
all I can do
but
to
there
aid
is
Wade
this
and his merry band of
YouTuber
revolutionaries.
that he makes short,
You have risked
like
much,
short
Rosaria.
videos, not
Our
not
nation will
attire.
be forever
But anyway,
remembered.
it's the creator's name is Major Link, and he has a series called A Hero's Purpose.
To defend is no more.
It's amazing, and like it's all about Zelda, obviously Legend of Zelda, and it's his own depiction of like events. Like nothing is confirmed with like any of the backstories or the lore of
if it's a ship you require,
Zelda games at all, but it is very great, and it's actually questionable if that is true. Like the stuff that he's put together, like how the course of events would have happened that we didn't see. Like if it were written in like an Ultimania or something like that, because it's almost very accurate, and it's entertaining. Like that's the most important thing. It's very entertaining. He also has another short series. The episodes are like 6 minutes long, whereas the Hero's Purpose episodes are like 25 to like 45 minutes long. But I don't even know what that one's called, but it's all Ocarina of Time. Like it's literally just like little mini synopsises of events that happen in Ocarina of Time, but like just more elaborated. Like they didn't show like critical events or anything like that. It's just like little things in between certain events. It's really cute. But yeah, if you're interested at all, you should look it up on YouTube. Major Link is the creator. A Hero's Purpose is the series.
You were always such a good boy. But now
you wish this had more RPG elements? In what sense? What don't you think, or what would you wish more would happen in this game? Not that I'm disagreeing with you or anything. I'm just curious.
Fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
What's up with Jill? Why doesn't she like all the excitement?
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Yeah, Jill, what's up?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because
you're right. I think I said that the last time I was fighting, and I don't remember who I was fighting.
Lash would not move me.
But yeah, like elemental damage, like I totally agree with that. You are correct.
And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused.
Oh, Jill.
And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
Yeah, you're right. And the thing too, like, kind of contradicting to what I am wishing, but the thing too with Final Fantasy fans, and I'm sure it's true with any like hardcore fan base of any genre or any topic.
I want to choose different paths.
We are some of the worst fans, I will say. Like, I think we're right up there with like Star Wars and Marvel fans. Like, we're just the most awful people about something that we love. And I'm not like this. Like, I love games for what they are.
And when you do,
if it's entertaining me, then that's enough for me.
Just as you stood
But
with me.
there are those hardcore fans that no game will ever be enough, and they have the nostalgia goggles on, unfortunately. So all of like the modern games just suck. Like, they are just the shittiest games.
Only then,
and I just don't think that's fair. That's not a fair assessment. That's not a fair way to look at it. Especially, it is 2023. We want, like, we shouldn't have any less than this quality of graphics. You see what I'm saying? But everyone always compares anything past like 8, I feel like, gets compared to the old pixel games, or like 7 or 8. And it's like, well, yeah, it's different because different softwares available. You know, you are seeing talent of multiple development teams, and they want to put their best foot forward and give us great games, graphically and combat and a storyline. Oh yes, we are that bad. I mean, just ask any Final Fantasy fan that's like a hardcore fan. And I wouldn't even say I'm a hardcore fan. I like what I like, and so far Final Fantasy's been that. So there's still a ton of games that I have not. It's easier for me to list off the games that I have played versus like the games, or I mean vice versa. It's easier for me to list off the games that I haven't played because it's a lot. Wait, where am I supposed? Oh, okay, return to the hideaway. Yeah, and see, I love 15. 15's like up there. It's one of my favorite games.
Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
But here's my thing about 15 and 16. I feel like 16 was their, how do I put this? It was Square Enix's resolve for everything that was hated about 15. Which, don't get me wrong, I didn't hate much about 15. But, generally speaking, I do understand why people hated it. And you gotta remember, 15, it wasn't what was promised. That's a better way to say it. So obviously, you know, it was supposed to be versus 13.
I didn't take you for a scholarly
There were several trailers that released.
It's Valisthea, a culinary
one of the
pilgrimage.
biggest ones being
I
called
borrowed
the
it from
Omen.
old tomes. Seems
So it
there's
showed
no
a
creature in the
way
realm
darker
so
side
foul
of
it can't be
the
cooked up
game.
into something delicious.
And, you know,
I'll
all
stick
the
to the
trailers and
Neanderthal
teasers we saw
ones,
had different characters, had different
Where's
character
your sense of
designs.
adventure, Sid?
Honestly,
one
all with a
glance
similar
at these
storyline
recipes,
as
and even you
15,
would
but they
trade
had
in
to
your
change a
sword
lot of
for a
things
butcher's
at the very
cleaver.
last second.
From
And it was
stick
already
roasts
10
to
years in
sweetness,
development,
this
so
book has 'em all.
when shit hit the fan with the development
What I wouldn't
teams,
give to bring these recipes
they
to
kind of
life.
had to
If it's
piece
my
shit
blessing
together
you're
and
hoping
get it
for,
out
then
quick,
by all
because we've
means.
already seen trailers,
Well, I'm no
teasers,
hunter, Sid. The first ton of
and
worm
like
came
I think
across
they
would be
even
the
gave
death
us
of
a
me.
release date
But
that got
you're
pushed
made of
back.
sternest stuff.
So like what we
Would
got,
you help me resurrect
it
one of
was
these recipes?
rushed, no doubt about it. There are plot holes in the game, but
Something tells me
even
you
with
won't be
saying that,
taking
we
no
still
for an
got a great
answer.
game. Like I love
Fine.
what we got,
I'll
but
help.
you know, going back to the hardcore
Thank you.
fans,
So,
it's shit. It's an awful
dare
game.
I ask what's on the menu?
So I think
Chance's
16,
Stew.
they took everything
It
in
was once a
mind that was
favourite among the
hated
gourmands
with
of
15,
Oriflamme, if the author is
and they
to
gave
be
us 16.
Though Molly's
Um,
never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed,
I haven't
in
played
most
any Witcher
respects,
games.
it's
They
infuriatingly cryptic
look
as to
interesting
the
to me.
main
I would play them. I don't know where
A
to
beast,
start. Is there
no doubt.
is there
Most
only 3 of
likely
them, or
something
is
that
there
would make
another
easy
one?
work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they
I don't
might
know if
be.
that's one of those games where I
Does
can
the
just
book
like
say
hop
anything
in wherever the
else?
fuck, or
Not
like
only
if I
that
have
the
to start with the
sweetest
first one
violets
and
sprout
play it
atop
through.
the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Yeah, so that's one that is in my list of ones that I'd be interested in playing. Oh, so I get something over here.
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear?
There are new
about these
billets being
guardians of the
posted
flame?
every day.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Yet normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up.
Yeah,
but
it's in my
not this
list.
time. Something's getting him down.
That
And whatever it
and
is, he
Elden
ain't
Ring
coming.
is in my list too.
It's like he's lost his spark, you know?
But here's the thing with
He's
Elden
barely got
Ring.
enough fire
I've
in
never
his belly
played
to
it.
get
I don't know
the
shit
about
about it other than like
But I'm
it's
thinking he might
pretty
if we both
hardcore
bent his
RPG,
ear, 'cause he
open
respects
world,
you,
which
innit?
I love.
So,
I don't like
you
stressful
say?
games. I really don't. I like to just like do it my way and however I get it done, it's however I get it done.
If you think
I've
it will
heard,
help.
so I have a coworker friend of
Really
mine
don't
who is
understand.
really into
But if he doesn't want to
RPGs, like
talk,
Elden Ring is
we let
like
him
his
be.
life. And he loves
We'll
Final
open up when
Fantasy
he's
too.
ready.
All
So
right.
he talks a lot about Elden Ring.
Now, it'll only
And,
smell a rat if we both turn up at once.
He
So,
said,
I'll go first.
he
and
said
you can meet
Elden
us at the
Ring
forge.
will have
Wait
you
a bit,
questioning
then head over when
your,
you're ready.
like, intelligence forever. But yeah, he pretty much said the same thing. He said Elden Ring is pretty stressful. Like, all the fights are super difficult, and
Welcome to the Patrons
like no matter what
Whisper.
level you're at, they're all really fucking difficult, and it's stressful, and I don't like that. I just want to be able, not that I want an easy game, but like I don't want a super stressful game. Period. Bottom line.
Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are.
Hey, thanks.
All done?
Alright, let me see where these little questicles are. Where one is in the open. Okay, so yeah, he's right there. Let me finish this guy real quick. Oh, actually. That seems like the general consensus about that game. So I feel like I probably would not like that game at all. Oh, I don't want to talk to her yet.
I could have sworn we had a few.
Look at Jill just standing over there looking all depressed. She's such a Debbie Downer.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
Okay, let's do this real quick. Poor Gav. Nope, never played that. That one didn't really catch my interest though. It looks okay. It didn't seem like my type of game, to be honest. But I could totally be wrong. Like, it could be 1000% my type of game. My husband bought Gotham Knights. And that game is so stupid. Like,
1st August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
sorry. I was just
August
tripping
was
off of
very
how,
good,
like,
something
weird
had
his
been weighing
face
on your
looked.
I
Like,
thought
he
you
was
might
just
want to
looking
talk
so
about it.
weird.
Did you now? I told you not to.
Keanu Reeves is in
my
Cyberpunk?
business.
That's cool.
What you
I could be thinking of the wrong game.
Clive just wants to help, innit?
What is the game
What's so bad
where,
about
like,
that?
everybody's robots?
Talk
Like,
to
they
me.
look humans,
You
like,
never
they have a
know, you might
human,
feel
like,
better for getting it all
flesh
out in the
almost,
open.
but they're all, like,
Please,
actual
mate.
robots. Is that Cyberpunk?
I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I.
Yeah, so it didn't catch my
I keep
interest,
an eye
but
on Boots, and she shows me what
Gotham
the
Knights.
competition's
I don't know
up
if you
to.
played that at all.
Interesting
I don't know if
arms
you
and
like
armor, things
like the Batman games, like
Anyway,
Arkham
the other day,
Asylum
she
and
shows me a
Arkham
cuirass she's
Knights
come
and all
by.
that stuff.
Masterpiece of level work.
It is just
Light,
not.
supple,
So the Batman
tougher
games are
than
great.
anywhere
I
to be.
love them. They were great. But Gotham
My
Knights,
stuff looked like every
it was
clumsy
just
shit.
not fun.
Should have put the
And
master thing there and then just to study.
they
it
should have
on
just came
deep
out with
ground.
another Batman game. That's all it is. It was literally another Batman game.
I'm reminded that I'm not
But
the
also,
craftsman I thought I was.
I don't like the. So I think you have.
You happy? You got what you
It
came
is
for.
disappointing. It is very disappointing.
Now piss off.
All right.
I think you have like
We're going.
3. You have 4 people in your like team. You literally are going to have to play the game like 4 different times because each of them have their own scenarios. So I think it's really dumb too. You don't play with them all. Like, you choose who you want, which scenario you want to go with, and that's your person, like, throughout the entire game.
I think anything could rattle him.
You can, I think, change the person at certain points of the game.
Taken pride in his craft.
But, like, it's not like you're fighting with a team. It's just you.
Something tells me this is only
And
going to get
I
worse.
think it's a really approach to the
If he
game.
has
Like,
doubts, it will affect
sure,
his life.
have scenarios,
It
but
will only add to his problems. We need to
almost like how some of the games, like, have, like,
he said he should have bought that
like some
cuirass.
Final Fantasy 9.
Perhaps
So,
we
like,
should track it
there's
down for him.
the,
Assuming you're happy to help.
like, the
that
little
is.
storyline, little scenario
right,
you
I
can
am.
clip to and
Glad
watch.
to hear it. First things first, then.
They should have did something like that, where, like,
speak to
certain
Karen.
points were only focused on one person, but it's not like that at all. You literally are going to have to play the game 4 different times. And no one wants to do that.
Quite a liking to
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite
looks like a
example
Karen.
of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself.
Is that my
since he saw
dog?
it.
Does she have Torgal?
So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned
husband
it
has-
refused to pay.
And I don't
Don't
know
like
which
the
one it
colour
was.
So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we
Yeah, I
might
can't
find
remember
him,
which
do
one
you?
it was.
Like I said.
Tell me the names of
He's a bit
them,
of an odd
because then
one.
I'll know. Because there's only
Don't
2
even
that
have a
came out,
workshop.
right? And then there's another
Don't
one
trust
coming out.
hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their eyes.
Definitely haven't played the Miles Morales one.
He did tell me something though. Apparently.
So whatever the
he's
first
made
Spider-Man
commissions
game
for a
was,
set of
that's the one
Griffin
that
High
we played.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I'm not a big Spider-Man gal, so like.
Now where the bleeding hell was it?
Yeah, so Miles Morales, we have
Somewhere
not
in
played that
some
one.
wreck,
But the
maybe.
first one we played,
Care Northern.
I like it
That
enough.
was
He
it.
loves it. I'm not a big
Thank you,
Spider-Man
Karen.
fanatic. Sorry, I have the hiccups coming.
At least you admit
Oh, and it's like stuck right here.
So,
Um,
it sounds like going after that griffin. might
But
be
yeah,
the
I
best
mean, it's
chance we
entertaining
have of
enough.
Finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you. If
I
you
had
don't
actually
mind.
just mentioned something about
While you get on with
Marvel
that,
in general.
I'll ask around the markets.
Before you got
See
on.
if I can't sniff
But
out who he is and where he's hiding.
they
Good idea.
teased a Wolverine
Hopefully
game.
one of us will be able to track him down.
And oh my god, like I wish that we would get more on that, because that was like 2 years ago when they teased a Wolverine game. And I'm not talking about the fucking card game, whatever it's Midnight Suns. I'm not talking about that. It's like an actual, I'm assuming it's going to be an RPG, but like no one fucking knows because they haven't talked about it since. But that would be amazing if they came out with a Wolverine game.
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear about these guardians of...
Alright. And I will say too, I like this little thing that they added, the hunt board. The Angel of Death. Oh, 1000%. It would have to be rated M. Which I don't think is hard to do. What my fear is they're gonna try and do like an Injustice type game with this Wolverine, and that's not what we want. We want an RPG. Like, give us an RPG. We've already had Injustice, and it was cool. Whatever. We're done with that. Give us an RPG. That's not what I meant to do. Can I not, like, select these? Okay. How do I know... How do I know when to, like, get them? Okay, so I get it. The griffin. This one. Okay. So there's no way for me to, like, mark this on my map? Oh my gosh! Thank you for the raid! Hey everyone! Hey everyone! Thanks for coming in! You guys are amazing! Thank you for the follow, Gimleaf's Grotto. That kind of rhymes. I don't know what to do. Like, why? So it's just gonna, I have to, like, find this on my fucking map? What the shit? Okay. Dawsmere. Whatever it is. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the raid. Okay, so... Carnorvent is where I gotta go. Alright, so let me just do this real quick. I don't even know where that is. See, this is why I need markers on my map. Like, tell me where this shit is. I know! I'm doing great. The stream's doing good. And now I'm about to try and find these hunts. But I don't know where the fuck it is. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so Carnorvent. Ah, my nose is itchy. I think that's so stupid that doesn't mark it on your map. Like, where you have to... Not where it is, but where at least you have to go to find it. Like, that would be fucking helpful. My dumbass has to, like, look for this myself? What the shit? Didn't I just see something running around? Oh yeah, there it is. The little spideys. Stay over there, spider. And then, like, how do I know that I killed it? There's not even anything marking it on my map. How do I know that I killed this thing that I'm supposed to find?
Get him! This one!
So, okay, that's kind of like another gripe that I just came across that I have. It doesn't mark anything for you, so that's annoying. Kind of wish it would. Let me see. So... Oh, could it be over here too? I'm not worried about you, spider. I'm looking for a griffin. What's the thing in Harry Potter's name? What's the griffin in Harry Potter's name? Fuck, I don't remember what it's called. Never mind. Hey, tell me about the damn
There's no
griffin.
coin to be had in this miserable land. Even if they wanted to trade with us.
I know. It was hard for us Dalmex here in Sunbreak.
It's not in this area? Like, is it back? Or, like, I'm in the wrong area entirely? So this is what I mean. Mark the shit on my map. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Is it in this area? Oh, hey, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, doing whatever Spider-Man does.
Farewell.
Run, run, run.
Time to fight.
finished.
So is it in this area, Big Head? I sure fucking hope it is. Because that would be disappointing as shit if it's not. Maybe it's back here.
Wake! Get him! Vogel, kill!
The Car Western Gate? Where is that at? So is that, like, where the fuck is this shit? Let me see something. Okay, so I'm at the Car Norvins blah 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 gate. Okay, now let me check this. I don't even see a Western Gate on here. Which is dumb. I'm about to just be like, I'll catch those later. Because this is stupid. So it should be like in here. Correct? The Holy Eye. The Holy Hand. Norvent Valley. Oh, so it's like over here. Okay. Rivergate. Okay, so I'm gonna go back this way then. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Okay, so now I need to figure out a way. So like over here somewhere. Jesus.
Hey, dear. Sid.
I'm 1000% getting my chocobo when I leave this bitch. How do I even get out of here?
Crystals we get from the tape. Worthless.
I think I go this way. Yes.
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
Oh, nope, went the wrong way. I damn sure did. If I had a mini-map, I wouldn't have that problem. I'm gonna bitch about that mini-map for a long time because it pisses me off. Do I go this way? Yes. Use the marker for the western gates. I don't see a western gate on here. Dinner's Gate? I swear to God, if it is over here, I'm gonna scream. It's not this, is it? Westwatch? Western Gate. I don't see a Western Gate. I see Cellar Passage, and that goes to this. There is? In this area, there's one that says Western Gate. That's the River Gate. That's Cutter's Gate. Cellar Passage. The Hangman. Vintner's Gate. This just says the Norvent. So down here? Okay, so yeah, it's down here then. Because I don't even think I've been in that area before. Okay, yeah, so now I just follow this road. Follow this road. Can I have my chocobo, please? Thank you.
Let's go.
Yeah! Go, go, go. Alright. Love that I can still pick up shit. Excuse me.
Time to fight.
Sorry, y'all. I'm booking it. I'm trying to find this damn griffin. Oh. Well, well. Is that it?
Be safe.
No, this ain't it. I'm gonna fight it.
Now, Torgo! Over here!
God damn it. I don't think that's it. That wasn't it. But what the hell is that over there? That's not it either, I don't think. Oh, so there's gonna be a cutscene? Okay, well, that's good.
This one.
Alright. Well, in that case, come here, Chocobo.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Ambrosia. Let me see, am I going the right way? Yeah. Think so, anyway. I'm gonna be pissed if this isn't the right way.
All right.
Okay, so it could be this way, maybe. Let's see. Oh, creepy spiders. No, it's not this way either. Excuse me, thugs. Maybe it's like inside the castle area.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
What are you talking about, Clive? So just keep going the same direction I'm going?
Thanks, Gal.
Oh, I think I found it. Yeah, there it is. What's the damn griffin in Harry Potter? What's his fucking name? It's the really big guy's like pet.
We'll have to wait.
Look sharp.
Oh, it's like on me. Hopefully I don't die. I'm probably gonna. Ouch.
Kill! This one.
Get up, Clyde. God damn it. Buckbeak, yes! That's his name. That's what we shall call him.
Get him!
Nice try.
You lose!
Ooh. Beat him. Yeah, I definitely don't love that they don't mark that on your map. Like, or at least mark a general area where it's at. Oh, Buckbeak. It was a good fight.
Something there, boy.
Ew. Oh, it looked all weird. It damn sure could be. But first, let me go get the sparkly. Well, there's another sparkly way over there, but I'll worry about him right now.
Are you alright?
Yeah. Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's
Exactly.
Camille.
They put Buckbeak into a different
I'm a
game
lowly leather
as
worker,
punishment.
if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
It's my Moogle.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be.
So I must get a really nice weapon after this because it
Not
has
an
to do
easy man
with
to
Forge.
impress.
So
Blacksmiths are proud folk.
let's see. Let's see what happens.
It's a rare thing indeed for one
I
to
fucking
praise
better
a glorified
get something.
tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life.
Exactly.
And
Better
thanks to
give
you,
me
I'll
all
be
the
going
shit.
home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
Well, thanks.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you.
Alright, so I'm going to finish this quest out, and then I think I'm going to come
Hopefully this will
to a
sweeten
stopping
Blackthorn's mood.
point. Maybe. Who knows? Alright. So now I can go back here. Still have another quest to do. But I'm just curious to see what the fuck I get.
That monster's taken quite a liking to them.
And with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this. Along with his regards.
Give me something good.
You're joking.
Exactly.
that he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble
Oh, so
understanding
it's something he
how it
doesn't
was
even
done.
know what the fuck to do with. Cool.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word
So what are you
for
gonna make with it?
Just looks like leather to me. Still,
I just
I'm
took
glad
down
you're
a
happy.
dinosaur bird,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna
Clive,
need you to
You didn't happen to
come up
catch
with
the fella's
something here.
name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still,
Maybe.
I'm glad you found
Maybe
him.
you should have.
This is
But we're here
cheering
now,
me
so
right
figure it
up.
out.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out word like this. There's a
Oh, I'm
reason
expecting
he does his
no
own
less
hunting.
than
He
this.
knows exactly
Sir.
what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. Don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Yes, you do.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks,
Why does
Clive.
it look like dude's crying?
You've given me my mate back.
Alright. Cool. Oh, nice. Okay. Drake Slayer's belt recipe. Lord, come on. Nice. Alright, let's see what he's got.
So, will it be?
Are you fucking kidding me? I don't have enough of the, whatever it needs. Well, that's fucking shitty. Did all that and I can't even get it. That sucks. Okay, well.
That it? Fine.
Alright, well, now I know what I can get, but I gotta get some more materials, obviously. So I'm gonna go ahead and come to a stopping point. Still got much to do. And thank you guys so much for everything. You guys are always so awesome. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back on tomorrow night and Friday night. And yeah, we're just gonna keep it moving. I feel like a big fight's about to come up, like, very soon, and I'm excited for it. I feel like it's gonna be Titan, but I'm probably wrong. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm excited though. So thank you guys. Thank you for the raid. Awesome. That was so great of your team to do. And I appreciate you all. Thank you for the follows that I got tonight. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I hope you guys have a great night. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.